Hello. Another horrendous week. Last week sort of exploded on me for a bit and I was gone. Partly tech struggles. Internet fell over completely. But then other struggles. So many struggles. I wouldn't mind if we could have a week where we just say no struggles. Just have a chill, nice time. But we're just gonna have a chill, nice time today. Because I think the game I want to play, I think you literally just sort things. Right, there's a blue pile, there's a yellow pile. I think I think that's the sort of the level we do things at. I'm testing something quickly.
Air conditioning.
Hey, pizza. Man, I wish I had air conditioning. I still haven't been able to find one. But I sort of gave up. I've just been checking every few days now, instead of my previous every couple minutes. So checking something with my model. Nah, it's probably fine. At least you have air. Yeah, let's say that's a good thing. Hey, Shrek. Buy cheap in winter. Yeah, but then it's not hot. Then it's not hot and I have to have a big box that I don't use, taking up all my space. But now I'm gonna have to, right? We're gonna have to. And I have to set it up and test it, see if it works. I don't know how I'm gonna test if an air conditioner works when it's like 10 degrees outside. But maybe it'll just never get cold again. It's possible. But yeah, no, I'm gonna have to, as soon as there's something available that seems good enough, I'm just gonna have to buy it. Because otherwise, before we know it, it's next year. If we get to next year, we'll see. Is it really hot? Not compared to the rest of Europe, I think. I think we're having a chill time compared to the rest of Europe, but it's still like 30. It's 31 at my desk, which is still 10 degrees hotter than I would like it to be. Accidentally turned my thermometer into Fahrenheit and I thought, what is going on? It's not that hot. But tomorrow it's cooler again. And then we have like 3 days where it's cool-ish. Barely goes under 30 at night here. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. And soon they're gonna shut all our water off, I don't know. Gonna be interesting. Luckily I don't have a garden, so a hosepipe ban doesn't affect me much, but if it gets to the point where like no water between this and this time, that's gonna be ass. Just have to start drinking things that aren't water then. And, I don't know, bathe in like Coke Zero. Oh, what the heck? Let me check Europe weather map. Yeah, how's it 38 in Vienna? 40 in Budapest. That's crazy, man. Rest of Europe's not supposed to be hotter than like Spain and Portugal. It's crazy. And yeah, I feel like at the point where it's like, okay, we're gonna buy air conditioners in the winter so we have them ready for summer. That is just the final. We have given up, right? Things are never gonna get better ever again. I don't trust this weather map. It says it's 25 in London. It is not 24. In London's at 25. When I was outside, my breath almost was cooling. Nice. That's silly. Oh, it's nice and cool in Oslo. Maybe I should move to Oslo. Or Reykjavik, I don't know how to spell it. What's the internet like in Iceland? I mean, there used to be someone who watches the stream who was from Iceland. So there's enough internet to watch a stream. What's property costs like? Like difference between below and above body temperature is the final straw. Yeah. No, for me it just gets insane when you have your fan blowing and it feels like a hairdryer. Right, once the fan doesn't cool you off anymore, then it's like, oh shit, what now? But that only sort of starts being really bad for me around like 34-ish. Inside it starts feeling like that. Man, I have definitely changed my perspective of what's too hot for me to comfortably live in the last few years. Right, I used to be like, any hotter than like 21 at my desk is too hot. Now I'm like, oh phew, it's only 29. At least it's not 30. But yeah, I guess the internet in Iceland's probably pretty cool. Ah shit, I already dropped some frames. That's unfortunate. I was hoping my internet issues have resolved themselves. With loads of extra effort from me, that didn't really help. Let me just see. I've had no issues in the last few days, so I thought it'll be fine. Apparently not. But let's just hope it's not too bad. As long as I just drop a few frames, but not enough for the stream to think it died, right? As long as nobody's viewer thing feels there's been a disconnection, needs to refresh. Oh, you did have AC at that lab? Nice. That is at least convenient. I have not added the game that I want to play. Let me quickly do that. What's it called? Sorting Inc. There it is. Bam. Okay. Oh, you made spring rolls. Nice. They were ass. Oh, not so nice then. I made some ginger chicken and stuff last night. It was pretty good. Where's my browser? Oh, fuck. So many tech issues. I'm so tired of Android these days as well, man. Every time there's a
Hi, Anukaru-sama.
fucking update, then they install loads of shit that I don't want. Hey, walrus. Okay, this thing's broken. Hang on. Something broke. Why? Why did it break? It was working. It was working fine. Host. Projector. Allow. Okay, now it's working again. Ah, man. Sorry if I'm a little bit extra grumpy today. I'm in a mega grumpy mood. But hopefully we can work through it by, I don't know, sorting things into, I don't know what we do. Do we put it in boxes? I wish I could get paid a lot of money for just sorting things. Let's see. How was everybody else's week? What day is it? It's Tuesday. How was the last week that I've been gone? Hope it was okay. Play. Start. Okay. Mega ass. Nice. Some people like... I was gonna say big asses, but I got distracted by the settings. Desk variants. Was crap, maybe not, can't remember. As long as we can block it out, right? As long as we can block it out, then that's good. Welcome, intern, to the most important company in the city. We're happy to see you chose to join us. Our popularity among the people seems to be higher than ever. No wonder, since we launched our new recycling program. As an intern, we don't want to overwhelm you right from the start, but still I trust you with the not so unimportant task. Scrap paper recycling. Sort the different types of paper so new and useful products can be made out of it. Nice. I have to clean my glasses quickly. Otherwise I won't be able to sort the paper. You had the worst date recorded in human history? Date as in a romantic encounter? Or date as in 1st of August? I'm guessing it's the first one. You had to deploy a tactical nosebleed to get out. Oh shit. Sort 4 colors of snippets. Sort all items into their respective slots. Okay, this seems like something I'm able to do. Click left mouse button on the item and move it. There's sometimes in games, right, where I feel having very detailed tutorials with like super mega basic instructions is good because you never know. This might be somebody's first time ever playing a video game. But this I do wonder. I feel like this is the kind of thing that the player can just figure out, right? Because they had to have moved the mouse and clicked on something to get into the game at this point. So why do we have to do this? You can stack items. Can't believe I'm playing a game where I'm sorting colored little bits of paper. Well, so we can stack. Oh, and we can unstack as well. Should we stack them? That doesn't stack very well. Oh. To sort in items, simply throw them into the matching slot. But I've already done that like a bunch of times. I wonder if this is going to get more challenging. Dream job, if this paid, right? If these kinds of jobs that you just do something vaguely repetitive, but progress is very visible, right? If any of those jobs actually paid a lot of money, I would definitely have done something like that. Oh, I almost screwed it up. Access the game menu using the button at the bottom left or pressing escape. Okay. Okay, so they sort of... You can fling them around, but they don't... Oh, there's a maximum stack size. I'm thinking, what the hell's going on there? Why are they not stacking? And I wonder what my dream job actually would have been. I feel like that's something that would be cool to have known early on in your life. When you still had hope for the future. Like before you start a career. I feel like it's impossible to know, right? I feel like if you decide when you're in school that you want to do something, and then you go study for it, the only time you actually figure out what it's really like to do the job is like a decade after you've made that decision. Maybe not that long. Which is crazy, right? But I don't know how you could figure out earlier. Because how could you really know what a job is like? Unless you actually do the work. And it really depends on the job, right? But I feel like the jobs where you can sort of figure it out early is the one that people probably don't want. Or don't dream about having. It depends on the management, doesn't it? I mean, it depends on so many things. I feel like stacking them doesn't really do me any favors, right? I could just be doing this. I could literally do this all day. I mean, I have previously in my life sat and sorted things for work for many hours, but it required a little bit more knowledge than just, is this green, is this red, right? Like, oh, I've got this whole little baggie full of some of these chips. Have they been programmed or not? And if they have, did someone fuck it up? It's like, okay, yeah, there's a couple hundred of them. Let's have a fun day and just test them one by one. That's some of the best days. Stopped at a Unity to pursue Gaiden dev and it's going nice. Wonderful. I don't know anymore. My current dream of being a professional lottery winner is just not going well. It's just not going well at all. But I did win like £2 in that Powerball thing. I mean, the 300 million would have been nice, but hey, nothing wrong with £2. But if I could be a professional color sorter, that would be cool as well. Sort 4 colors of snippets, sort all items according to type, size, and color? Whoa. When we get boxes. How do we know if this is just that thing flipped? Guessing we don't flip. I think multi lab work is nice, too bad ain't nobody hiring. Yeah, why does nobody ever want to pay for the cool jobs? Let's do 2 yellows, right? I would just throw them in there like that. Trash. They did say by shape as well, right? This could be an intriguing game to find out that you are colorblind. But I think they do have different color palettes to pick. Okay, that's all there. Then is filled up, but not all the items belong in the atomic tone root and red. I think we're good, right? I am a little teensy bit. There's too many things on this table. There's no space. Let's make space. Let's sort the greens out. Like this. Let's put the reds over here. I wonder if this game gets like thinky later on, or if it's literally just this. I'd be fine if it is just this. But oftentimes, right, these games surprise you. You start off with it just being sorting out dumb things, and then suddenly there's a puzzle. Okay. Yellow. Yellow. It would be cool if we could ship off the box. But this feels like the kind of job where you're like, oh, this is going to be chill, and you just start, and like 3 minutes later, like some manager dude shows up and like, hey, you done yet? It's like, no, I literally just fucking started. What do you mean, am I done yet? It's like, oh shit, we told the client you were done already. Okay, so box. Okay, put the blues over here. I mean, there's so many games that came out now that I want to play. I'm wanting to play Powerworld on stream, but I thought today let's just do a chill game like this. But then tomorrow, Fields of Mystria finally releases. So I want to play that. And that little game where you fix electronics. Can't remember what it's called. That releases in like 2 days. I'm guessing that's going to be a short little cute game. Started playing Isaac again, oh no. Are we out of boxes? Do we not sort them per? Hang on. Did they not say shape as well? Sort all items according to type, size, and color in separate containers. But they won't give me more than 4 containers. Oh, maybe we have to... No. Oh, finish. Yeah, maybe. Huh. Unless they lie? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not different shape, because if I do this, right, it doesn't turn red. What am I missing? I can even put this one in there. It doesn't turn red. What am I... I mean, there's not a lot of rules. Sort 4 colors of snippets, okay. Sort all items according to type, size, and color in separate containers. These are the same color, but they're different shape, so separate containers. What am I... Am I being dumb? Am I a moron? Put items in containers by dragging them, yeah. Emptying container, or requesting container. There's a limit to how many containers you can request, but it will always be enough to fulfill the level. So are they lying? Oh, and then I wanted to check wrongly filled containers. When the container is filled up, but not all items belong in it, the outline won't turn red. I mean, if they only give me 4 containers, then this is wrong, right? It's going to be annoying having to pack all of this up again. Okay. So if I take one of these out and I put one of these in, it's red. Okay, so when they said same shape, They do say same shape, right? Type, size, and color. Oh, are these the same size and the same type? Maybe it's like that. Maybe it's like, oh, they're the same type, right? They're snippets. And they're the same size, sort of, right? Sort of the same size. Maybe they're not that strict upon what's the same. A little bit odd having two different ones when they're not different, but okay, fine. Let's not get too salty. Because they're a little bit of a picky company if they want their paper scrap to only be certain shapes, certain boxes. Odd enough that... Okay. Fine, so approximate size then, I'm guessing. An approximate type. It's not exact same type and exact same. Fine. Recycled snippet toilet paper? What the hell? Oh, those... They turn those snippets into toilet paper. I'm not sorting recycled toilet paper. Because I feel like toilet paper is one of those things that should not be recycled after it's been used. Nobody can compete on below prices, our products are booming and all people want a piece of it. Now we have to keep supply chain on track. Keep up the good work and always remember even the environment appreciates your hard work because every recycled snippet saves a tree. Stamp out and sort 2 colors of snippets. Stamp out and sort 2 colors of snippets. Sort all items into their respective slots. Sometimes you have to process items machines first before sorting them. Okay. This is very satisfying. But I feel like there has to be a more efficient way of doing this. You not like red toilet paper. Maybe they bleach it. But yeah, I'm not a fan of colored toilet paper. I feel like toilet paper should be white. There should be no artificial dyes in there. That irritates your sensitive skin. Remember to take breaks every now and then. Okay. What kind of workplace is this? Taking breaks. I am incredibly sweaty at this moment. I'm gonna probably ruin my audio more by having the fan be extra loud, but it's gotta go up to level 5. AC, hello. Welcome. How is it going? We are sorting pieces of paper. It is mega exciting. This is about all we're mentally capable of doing today. It's very difficult putting the red ones in the red slot, green ones in the green. This is definitely my kind of game. Maybe we should go wild and start doing some of the greens before we're done with the reds. Whoa. Just look at this. It is pretty satisfying sort of flicking it across the table. Whoever did the physics for this bit of paper that gets thrown, I feel like did a really good job. It's very satisfying. If I was super good, I could probably throw it all the way. But I'm not. How was stream? How was the week? I probably can't ask people how was the week when it's Tuesday. Let's just imagine it's Friday. I'm locked in. Whoa. What happens if I... Okay, it bounces, so I don't have to actually worry. I thought, what if I accidentally throw it off the table? What then? I feel like I should be concerned about how satisfying this is. I don't know what this says about my life. Right, you get people that get home after work and they play like an intense shooter filled with adrenaline. Or people that play really puzzly games to keep their brain active. And what do? I sort red and green bits of paper. I'm sure I'm going to get it wrong at some point. How's the connection so far, other than that initial dropout? I don't see any more frames. Man, I was so frustrated last time with internet just constantly screwing up. Only 120? We don't do... That's unsatisfying. We don't do all of them? Huh. Well, no, that doesn't feel good at all. They should have... they should let you, finish. And clear the table. What the hell? You can't have a game about sorting things and then the level's done before you've sorted it. It's like playing Doom and you're in a room full of demons and they say, okay, you're done, and there's 10 demons left. I think if your internet, or if the stream has dropped out, Shrek, it's probably just you. I'm guessing because it looks fine on my side. Do we move up as we complete jobs? Sort stacks of paper strips in 3 different colors. Sort all stacks correctly and stack all items as high as possible. Okay. Wrong sort stacking unstacked with the right mouse button. Stack up match items as much as possible. Stack can hold 6 items. Are we supposed to stack it up as high as possible? What do they mean, hold 6? Let's go yellow. Well, let's stack it over here. Yellow, green, blue. Green, yellow, blue, 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 green, green, yellow, yellow. Oh, that did not. What did I do there? Did I accidentally grab a stack? I think I grabbed a stack. I feel like this doesn't match the description. Stack all items as high as possible. But then as high as possible is... 6? What does this count as? I'm continuing stacking, but it doesn't. Maybe it counts this as a stack upon a stack. Maybe. I feel like this is definitely the kind of work that should be automated. Has anybody watched Spider-Man yet? Apparently it's good. I haven't really liked any of the previous ones that much. I don't know what it is, but I'm not a big Spider-Man fan. I never liked the Spider-Man movies as much as some of the other superhero movies. I don't know whether it's because it's like a school kids movie about kids. I'm too grumpy old man for that. Okay, this is just not really stacking, is it? Still trying to get good seats for Odyssey, dang. Yeah, it's interesting how we go from cinema's dead, nobody wants to go to the cinema anymore, and then it's like, okay, want to go see Odyssey, but can't get any seats at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I wonder what lesson Hollywood is going to learn from Odyssey and Spider-Man doing well. Imagine the meetings you're having if you're an out-of-touch Hollywood executive and you're like, I don't understand. Supergirl did not do well at all. Superman didn't do super well. Why did Spider-Man do really well? Do people just like spiders? What is going on? It's the optimal seat. Yeah, probably depends from theater to theater, right? But it's probably somewhere in the middle of the middle. But it really depends on the cinema, right? There are some where I would go sit in the comfy seats even if they're not in the ideal place. But what's definitely not the best seat is the front row. I went and I saw the Mr. Bean movie, I think, back in the day, and I sat in the front row. Mr. Bean's face. What did I not do right? I don't get this. Should they all be in stacks of... I must say, should all be in stacks of 6, but I mean, they're clearly not. Oh, were some of them not stacked? Okay, that's fine. Big ones were a little closer to the back than the middle. Yeah, it just very much depends, right? But actually the best seats is just the seats that are furthest away from the annoying people. Every new department will assign you a new desk that is the default on that floor. As a reward for your efforts, the management allows you to choose your own desk. A few variants you can choose from. When you rank up further, you get even more to choose. Wow. If I click auto, is it always just going to update? I'm guessing auto will auto update as I go. Probably. There's one cinema where I like to sit way closer to the front, but it was a very tiny cinema, but you sit closer to the screen, so it doesn't feel very tiny. But then the front row and the second most front row had these awesome, like full-on comfy recliner seats. They were really, really cool. So in that one I would go sit in the second from the front. But there were only like 9 rows or whatever. And it's really narrow. Check and sort containers filled with 4 colors of snippets. Sort all items according to type, size, and color in 7 containers and put them on the conveyor belt. Open a wrongly filled container, click on it with the right mouse button. Oh, I can't. This is a little bit annoying having it be like that. There's no space. And there's... ah, shit. These things clip through the boxes. Let's do this. How do I know if something's in the box? Okay, assuming that's how you know it's in the box. Even the small cinemas are like, go those wooden seats. That sounds very uncomfy. Definitely not something you want to watch a long movie in then. Okay, maybe I should just do this. Right. let's take all out, and then we'll make this one a green. Then I can at least sort it as I go. I need one more box, right? Green, red, yellow. But no, they're bad not to do them school seats. Man, school seats are always so uncomfortable. Oh, I'm just having flashbacks of the sweaty school seats. And these wooden desks as well, and when it's like summer and it's deep in the 30s. Just sitting there, swamp ass on the wooden school desk. Not a great time. Huh. Intriguing that that one... Oh, okay. Didn't fill up. Red. Oh man, I haven't thought about school desks in so long. What the hell? I feel like I'm only remembering primary school. I don't think I'm remembering high school desks. I don't know if there was any difference. But if I think about them, I can't picture them, but I can picture the primary school desks so well. I wonder if having an actual desk like that at home would have been nice to do, like, I don't know, paperwork and things. But how often do I have to do paperwork? I think I can probably just get this done like this now. I'm trying to remember when last I wrote anything down, and I can't remember really. It can't have been that long ago. I've actually just been typing. Come on. Yay. Wonderful job, me. We did it. It's a little notebook where you can write down new words you come across. No, it's okay. I feel like the kind of new words I hear these days are not words I actually even want to remember. Certificate of employment. The intern consistently strive to fulfill our workload with their unwavering morale despite short breaks. I haven't taken a break yet. Our company owes them significant profits. We are proud to have introduced them to the challenging world of work. Continue to see great potential in them. In addition, we would be delighted to continue employing them and approve their probationary position. Almost got stuck with the words there. Wow, ooh, snazzy iron desk. The iron desk sounds... I don't know. not what I would have expected. I should take a break. Administration was extremely pleased with your work ethic and would like to offer you a probationary period. Wasn't our internship a good enough probationary period? Are we literally going from intern, then getting a job, and then being on probation for that job? Wow. Thanks, you've made greater profits and hope that you'll help us shine even brighter with more valuable materials. They would like to entrust you with harder work sorting scrap metal. The donations collection campaigns were on together several pallets of screws and nuts. It'd be a shame if they simply rusted away unused. The task will be to examine which of them can be resold, okay? Okie dokie. And there was a conveyor belt. You may feel the need to catch all items, but you can complete these levels fine without rushing. There's an endless supply of items, and missing any gives no penalties. Huh. Can I do this without missing any? Probably can. But I'm not that agile with the mouse. Whoops. I almost got fired. Must be a better way of sorting these things than having some dude sit at a conveyor belt and grabbing them one by one. Putting them down one by one in the conveyor belt's probably even more annoying. Oh, they're saying at the bottom how many I've done. I've only done 80. What the hell? Do I get penalized for putting the wrong one in? The word penalized sounds wrong. But it's definitely not penalized. Oh, is it penalized? Oh, that sounds wrong now as well. I don't know what sounds right and what sounds wrong anymore. Why are they? Is it telling me to take breaks? Is that a thematic thing for the game? Or is this the developer literally telling me to take breaks? Because I've been doing this for like 20 minutes or whatever. I'm sort of happy it doesn't have an accuracy score at the end. Something more. Imagine this whole business is a front for like the cartel and we're sorting, I don't know, the drug items. Yay, we sorted them. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be back. Hello. I have returned. Where were we? Oh yeah, we were sorting things. Is there literally going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, blah, 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 blah. That many levels in the game. Dang. Nut sorting 2. So 2 sizes of nuts in clean and rusty variant. Sort all items according to type, size, and color. Oh. Shall we grab the big rusties? Put them in this one. Big rusty nuts. Oh, almost grabbed the wrong one. Is that all of the big rusty ones? Probably. Probably not, but we'll see more as we get on. Okay. Small rusties. I don't know what I expected from this game, but it's probably just this. I feel like if you went back in time and you showed this to people and said, people are going to play a game where you're just sorting things, I think they would not believe it. Even at the point where, people played games. Like, why would you waste your time playing a game where you sort items? I would love a psychological study if they had people play like these kinds of games and then they sort of looked at who enjoys it and who doesn't. Whether it shows anything. Because I feel like really enjoying these kinds of games, I don't think that's a good sign. I feel like that's a small signal that something might be wrong in your life. I love these games, by the way. In case someone thinks I'm insulting someone else. Can we stack them? Whoa. Complete any level in less than 3 minutes. Whoa, I'm getting good at this. Oh shit, we're gonna sort some screws. Cheap screws are being snatched from traders' hands. No other supplier can compete with us. Our exemplary company policy is even being adored by the newspapers. Other suppliers have already had to lower their prices and complain that we are destroying the world market, but we won't let that influence us. For us, only the profit counts, and the environment, of course. So keep it up, the next shipment is already waiting. I don't know what the other companies are doing that us with our inefficiency is better than them, but okay. Sort 3 sizes of screws in clean and rusty. Ah, shit. Oh, shit, that's a lot of screws. Why are the ones that don't look like iron rusting? Maybe it's not, maybe it's just the same shape. I feel like screws just go better into like a jar or a bucket. Like, sort of plastic container. A box just doesn't feel right. Glass jar for screws, peak. I mean, difficult to get the correct ones out afterwards. It's not well sorted. It still is. Let's go for the shiny tinies. This must be a front for some criminal organization. There's no way we're making money out of inefficiencies like this. Good sounds. Not bad. What do we have? Short rusties. Dolphin graduate is sorting copper wires. All different kinds of pearls. Or badly fraudulent money from good ones. I knew that one didn't look right. Shit. This is the most Monday feeling Tuesday I've had in a while. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm getting bad at it. It's not being good, but now we're failing. I sorted 1,000 items. Phew. Level 9. Nut and screw boxing. Full nuts and screws into container. Shouldn't it be bolts? Why are we having nuts and screws? What? Are the boxes gonna come by and as we fold them? Oh, like that. Phew. But what if I don't fold them? What happens? I don't know where these people learned about sorting things, but this feels like a really bad setup for it. Would be so much easier if I could pause the conveyor. What's that sound? Like a success sound every now and then, but it's not. Okay, I want to check something. I want to see if a box with a nut in it is gonna come by, but no. So what's the... I'm very confused about the... Do I just need to get rid of all the things? Is there scoring for this one? Like, what's going on? Am I supposed to literally just put them in boxes? Doesn't matter if it's a full box or not. Yeah, maybe I am... No, but I feel like not sorting them is probably a mistake. I was thinking maybe I can just dump all of them in a box. That doesn't sound right. But it doesn't look like I don't have to fill it up. Because I thought the box is going to make its way around again. Even not being full. Right, and then I keep putting things in it until it's full, but that was not the case. Oh, they're going to cut off a finger for each mistake I make. Ouch. It's hot. It's so humid in here because I decided the good idea would be before stream to do some washing. Now a bunch of my shirts are trying to dry. And it's turning the whole place into like a sauna swamp. Aye. Apparently we did good. Sold nuts and screws, but dispose rusty ones. Oh no. We're not recycling them anymore. Can't we just soak them in anti-rust stuff? Scrub off the rust. So we're throwing away so many. Oh, that's not what I thought I grabbed. So many things. Phew. Okay, we're doing okay. It is interesting that they decided not to have like scores and timers and things in the game. to make sure it stays pretty chill. And even though there is no timer and it is pretty chill, I still feel like I'm supposed to rush. But maybe because I don't want this to take like 5 hours. I don't remember grabbing the wrong one. I'm surprised. Thought I grabbed the correct one. I'm in the mood for a good movie. Oh yeah, I did end up starting to watch the He-Man movie. But I don't know if I need some nostalgia from back in the day or something for it, but I only watched like a third of it, probably. Probably not even half. And I don't know who that movie's for. It feels like it's a children's movie for children with like a 12-year-old humor in it. But nostalgia baiting for 40-year-olds, I don't really get it. But I feel like maybe if I watched He-Man back in the day, then I would like it, because they're definitely leaning very into the silly kind of cartoon characters, but it's live action kind of thing. And because I've never really watched He-Man before, I have no real idea how the characters are supposed to act. But yeah, I watched a bit and not really great. You watched Hawkeye and Agatha all along? I did watch Hawkeye back in the day and it was okay. But I never watched Agatha. I don't really know why. It's probably just too many Marvel things. Man, me from 10 years ago would not believe current me saying too many Marvel things. Oh god, like what the hell do you mean too many? You can never have too many. Newcomers met our expectations brilliantly. Their performance demonstrates unwavering diligence and a keen sense for the craft of sorting. Thanks to their work, the company expects increasing profits. We recommend a temporary position in one of the new business areas. That I go from probation. I went from intern to I'm on probation to I'm temporary. Like I was I on probation for a temporary position? What's going on here? Am I not misunderstanding big corporate talk? But yeah, I want to watch a good movie now. But I don't know what I want to watch. I'll have to probably rewatch something, but I don't know what. Hard work has significantly improved our finances, even attracted new investors. We have to establish another sales branch with your help. Next, we want to enter the toy industry and start with the recycling of old and manufacturing of new plastic bricks. So thank you for your great contribution. We'd like to offer you a temporary employment contract and assign you these exciting tasks. You seem to have a gift and we're already looking forward to your results tomorrow. Okay, so we are sorting plastic bricks. Not from a specific brand. You should watch Ruby and Quentin. I have no idea what Ruby and Quentin is. What is Ruby and Quentin? The name doesn't sound like something I would enjoy, but I'm curious now. If I go on Rotten Tomatoes and I type Ruby and Quentin, I don't see a movie called Ruby and Quentin. Oh, is it French? It is French. 2003 French comedy crime caper. Okay. I feel like I don't know what I'm in the mood for, but what I'm definitely not in the mood for is French comedy. Why? I don't know. Never watched a French comedy movie. I haven't watched many French movies. I found, if you can hear my spray bottle, I'm misting myself. Saw 2 sizes and 3 colors of bricks. Guessing this is where the sizes really come in, right? I was just gonna say, man, I haven't built any, like, Lego in years. But then I remembered, what was he called? The one we built, Iron Hero. the rip-off Iron Man thing. That was pretty fun. Man, that's so long ago. I've been streaming for way too long. I need to keep an eye out and make sure I don't put the wrong one. The wrong one stacking. Yeah, I sort of do want to build something again. But it's too hot for a hand cam stream. This is a very bad desk layout. Right, not having your boxes all set up before you start. Not having enough space to put the boxes. Not very well thought out. See, this is why we are just a temporary employee at this place and not a full-time employee yet. There are a lot more blue, or my imagination. But yeah, I'd like to build something again. Maybe I should have a look on AliExpress or whatever and see what I can find. Oh, we've done all the big ones. Maybe there's something we can build that has loads of pieces and is cheap. Because, man, actual Lego is just too silly, crazy expensive. Sounds pretty good as well in the game. Okay. At least it's nice and calming. I really enjoyed that leaves raking game we played the other day. All you're doing is just collecting all these leaves. I don't know why, but I really found it fun. It was pretty cool. I think it had just the right amount of sort of gamifying some of the bits. Up to the point where it wasn't annoying, you're still just doing this chill thing, but there was some interesting stuff to go along with it. Oh, I'm not very good at clicking. That's why I don't play a lot of first-person shooters. See, if that was a head, I'd be misclicking them all the time. Ooh. Level 12. Check and sort containers filled with 4 colors of bricks. Sort all items according to type, size, and color in separate containers and put them on the conveyor belt. We're literally just doing the previous levels, but with different things, right? Okay, this doesn't really work well. Fine. I feel like we have to have the... We have to have the empty box. Yellow, probably. Oh, that's not yellow, that's green. Let's put it over here. Let's put reds in this one. That. This could be the green one. I feel the best thing here would just have been to dump out all the boxes. Yellow, 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 yellow. Haha. I'm mega sweaty. It's not even that crazy hot. I think it's the... I shouldn't have done the washing. This one yellow. This one can be blue. Like that. Green, 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 green. Yellow, 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 yellow. I have one other idea that I'm probably going to do soon for a hand cam stream, but I need it to be a little bit cooler. Otherwise, you're just going to see the sweat pour out of my gloves. It'd be too gross. Nice. Nice. Huzzah. Good sorter. Investors are extremely satisfied. The business is booming. Our buy 100, get one free advertising campaign has become a real hit thanks to your efforts. Because we had generous extra hours, we can afford the one additional brick per package. I mentioned I had a good idea. Betty had a suggestion. How about another extra hour for another brick? You'd make everyone happy, the customers and our wallets. Mold 2 sizes and 3 colors of bricks. Okay. Am I supposed to do it any sort of even kind of... Because there's no count for how many I do of each thing, right? Right, I could do all small, all big, and no one would really notice. It's probably faster to do it sort of the way I'm doing it right now, right? Where while the one's busy molding, I start putting it away. I'm locked in. I thought this is a very short game, so I thought I'll just stream for a little bit. We'll play this game and then I don't know, go take a cold shower. But I think this game is longer than I thought it is. Because I don't think we're halfway and already almost 2 hours. Where I thought this game is 2 hours. It's not really the kind of game I want to spend multiple streams on. Damn it. I'm really trying to think, what movie do I want to watch? I don't know what I'm in the mood for. Maybe I should just finish. What's it, Masters of the Universe? But I find it really hard these days to finish a movie that I'm not really into. Like, I used to feel I have to finish it because I started. Unless it's really mega shit. But there was a point where the only movie ever that I started watching and didn't finish was that Alexander movie with Colin Farrell and was Angelina Jolie's mom or something? It was something silly like that. I think at that point, that was the only movie I've ever started watching and didn't finish. But it's probably from like growing up, right? You go rent a movie, so you've paid for it, right? And it'll be a waste if you don't finish watching it. And if you don't finish watching it, right, what else are you going to watch? Well, now it's sort of different. If I don't watch this one movie, there's thousands of other ones I can watch. But I don't. Because we've been overwhelmed by convenience. You have to finish it too? Oh, I used to be a movie finisher and a book finisher and a game finisher. But man, these days as soon as I don't really enjoy it, I just go, eh, and I stop. Usually I don't regret it. Sometimes I do, especially with games. Sometimes with the game I think, oh man, if I just locked in for a little bit, I could have actually finished that game. But I feel like most often with games, I don't stop playing it. Like, that's not the decision I make. The decision is just, oh, I'll just take a little break and do something else. And then I just never get back to it. But with the movie, I mean, sometimes these days I say that to myself as well. I'll finish watching this tomorrow, but I feel with that I have a more clear idea of, nah, this one can just sit there and rot. I do it a lot with anime and things as well, where I'll watch a show, I'll watch up till the 11th episode, and there's only 12 episodes, and then I go, nah, I don't like this anymore, and then I stop. You do put on increased speed if you don't like it. Maybe I should just do that. Just have it play. Maybe I should just have it play in the background while I'm at my PC. But then I think I'd rather just watch something on YouTube. For some reason this week, what I watch on YouTube, coming as a person who doesn't do any fitness things at all, I do own some fitness equipment, but they're all sort of packed away. But for some reason, I've been watching dudes reviewing gym equipment. I don't really know why. I think it's just because I like tools and I like gadgets and I like machines, and that's technically exercise gadgets, right? They're machines. Like today I watched a 20-minute, 30-minute video on various adjustable dumbbells. Like, okay, am I trying to buy dumbbells right now? No. Well, interesting video. So 3 sizes and 2 colors of bricks. Can I do this? Fuck. I didn't see there was 3 sizes. I think my click accuracy is too low to do this. Gonna fail. I'm choking. And I have to be 100% locked in to do this. I don't know if that's embarrassing. I feel like there should be something where you don't have to concentrate. For some reason I am mega locked in. Fuck. At least it bounced into the correct one. So technically that wasn't a fail. I could just pull them all off the conveyor. How many more do I need to do? Okay, I'm gonna slow down. I'm not even halfway. I cannot go at that pace for the entire time. I thought I could. Is it Walt Tennyson? I don't even know who that is. I have no idea what the name of the dude is whose videos I've been watching for the last few days. But I do actually, I watch a lot of like fitness content that's not really about the fitness, right? Watch a lot of like Juji Mufu and what's that strongman dude? Brian Shaw. I just find it fascinating. Right, I'm the furthest thing away on the planet from a strength athlete, but I find all of that stuff pretty interesting. You could say I just like watching big muscly men all day, but that's not true. It's actually the gym equipment that I find interesting. Maybe I just keep watching in the hope that one day they'll have this bit of equipment that says, oh yeah, you could just lie in bed and watch a movie while you, I don't know, move this way, and then you'll be mega jacked in 3 months. I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds like something I could appreciate. But yeah, I go through these phases where then I watch a lot of rock climbing videos, and then I watch a lot of, I don't know, calisthenics, however you pronounce it, videos, and then I watch videos about these big gym machines. I don't think the kind of steroid exists that I could take when I just lie in bed and I get super jacked. Maybe I could take a nice mixture of Ozempic and human growth hormone and stir it around a little bit, and I don't know, 50-50. I feel like that's probably not that good for you. Well, now, what's the new thing? What's it? Peptides. I think the kids are doing these days, right? They buy these things where you have to say, I'm buying this for research purposes only, and then they inject themselves with, I don't know, PQ573 or SZ329. It's crazy. And there's going to be people with some weird health issues 10, 20 years from now. That's not right. That's not right. And you know, of peptides in the skincare realm, I think that's all in the looks maxing realm. At the moment, I'm salt maxing. I must say, as like a linguistic thing, I do enjoy the word maxing, because you can just attach it to anything, right? I'm not lazy today, I'm rest maxing. I'm not boring, I'm chill maxing. Go with the big yellows. Thought the skincare Peptides were for wrinkles, though, not to grow muscles on your face. But no, I'm wrong. No, there's these weird claims for all these weird things that the kids inject themselves with now. It's crazy. So much of the internet was a mistake. Oh, no. That wasn't. What's the opposite of maxing? It's not minning. That doesn't sound right at all. Is there an opposite word in that context? Right, like instead of injecting your peptides and doing your muse or whatever people do, instead of that, you just go lie down and eat a pizza. Come on, we gotta speed up. That's not the right one. Do we have another? Can I tell the game to stop with the take a break pop-ups? No. Because it keeps covering the corner of the screen at the top. I'm like, yeah, stop it, please. Do I not have a... Oh, maybe there isn't a now. Maybe it's hidden. Oh, there it is. Knew it. I knew it. I had a sense. I'm an experienced item sorter. Felt like opposite of whatever maxing would be opposite of the noun, not the suffix. Yeah, you're lazy maxing and you're... I mean, that is probably correct, right? What's the opposite of... But it's not good looks maxing, right? It's just looks maxing, and looks is... not a word that has an opposite. Or maybe these terms haven't been thought out properly by educated linguists, and there might be some irregularities and things in them that don't quite make sense as a language rule. Maybe. This was a good level. I like this one. This was chill. I don't like the ones where I have to unpack the boxes just to repack them. I don't like that. That's dumb. Because you wouldn't do it. You would just dump all the boxes out, right? And then repack, probably. Which is what this one basically is. Oh, yes. Certificate of Employment, the chairman of the new toy department. The chairman of the new toy department are thrilled beyond measure about the results of the employee. The employee. Bricks were sorted, recycled, and repressed with unsurpassed precision and dedication. The department's revenue already exceeds their expectations for this quarter. We recommend a promotion. And not really how the company works, right? Not the we recommend a promotion. It's like, if you ask for it, fine, give it to him. Thanks to our new branch and investors, the company has made such huge profits that the finance department is now truly motivated to generate even more. They talk excitedly about ever-increasing profit scales and praise your fearless willingness to work. Why can't all employees be like that? You will be entrusted with even more valuable products in the future which require much more precision. Do your best. We're counting on you, but we especially enjoy counting on our gain. Faulty light bulbs. Oh, I thought it was going to be like, I don't know, I'm sorting out cash. I feel like packing the light bulbs like this is not a very safe way to transport light bulbs. If this sounds incredibly satisfying, I think it's because it is. I feel like this sound could have been annoying, but for some reason it's very satisfying. I feel like I should probably, as a sorting person, I should have marked the boxes, right, to show which ones are broken and which ones are not. This reminded me of something for a little bit, and I can't remember what. Or I don't know what. Something about these light bulbs. No, this one doesn't work. Yeah. Yay. Next time I diary, I'll tell people I'm shit maxing. But is that really maximizing? Maybe it is. So 2 sizes of batteries, sort all items into respective slots. Wow. That's a lot of batteries. This one's not a very satisfying sound because that initial pickup sound sounds like a clock that's starting to tick, like an old grandfather clock. I feel like I don't have time. But I like that they have so many different sounds. Because they didn't need to, right? This game could have just had a a click sound for picking something up and another click for putting it down. Every item has its own sounds. Did I bounce that one off the wall? I think I... Yeah. Oh. Has a lot of batteries. It's a lot more than I thought. I was thinking it's weird that they show how they dump them out this time, and then they just dump more out. No, there are a lot. I was gonna say it's odd that this level doesn't have like a progress thing at the bottom, but it's probably not odd because the progress is how many items are on screen. Where the other levels with the progress bar at the bottom is the ones that have like an infinite number of items scrolling by. Oh, man. I'm very much looking forward to playing Fields of Mystria, ideally tomorrow. I've been looking forward to that game for so long. I hope that I start playing it and it's fun again. This is one of those that... finished with stuff still being on the table. Why? Why? It's so unsatisfying. After my awful spring roll lunch, I'll go eat even worse curry for dinner. I think I'm making some curry tomorrow. But why not good curry? Why shitty curry? When the light bulbs giving you further enlightenment, I can sort even faster, more efficiently because we can't ship enough boxes. Demand for your good work is constantly increasing. If things continue like this, the management will consider giving you another small raise. We got paid. Nice. Sold 2 sizes of batteries and disposed faulty ones. Was that an in-game noise or was that a my life noise? I don't know. Do we need 3 boxes? Or do we need 4 boxes? Right, do we mix bad batteries together or... Oh, probably not. Better this way. A lot of bad batteries. Bad. I feel like I might have mixed up a battery. I don't know. I was in Maybe not the zone, but I was in a zone. And I don't know if that was the correct zone or not. I sort of just started putting the batteries down and then plopping them in a box, and I don't know if I did the right ones in the right box. Let's hope I did the correct box. Under-seasoned it. Probably not going to stream for too much longer. I'm dying. Oh, neighbors set a flat on fire, it sounds. Oh, it stopped. Nice. I've heard so many smoke alarms in the UK that when I hear a smoke alarm, my first reaction is not to be concerned and leave. It's just mild annoyance, and then I just wait. And everybody in the building does it that way, right? We've had someone's smoke alarm go off, which then triggered after a while the entire building's smoke alarm, and people didn't leave the building. People just sort of poked their head out their door and just said, hey, did someone cook something? What's going on? It's like, oh yeah, just that lady down there. Okay, and we just stayed. Whole place full of smoke. It's the same problem I have with fire drills. I feel like too many fire drills. I think I fucked this. I was distracted. How many did I miss back? Too many fire drills makes a fire alarm and evacuation seem like it's not serious. Oh, phew. I did it right. Because if I'm in a building now and fire alarm goes off and they say evacuate, evacuate, I'm gonna grab my coat, I'll grab my keys and my phone and things, and I'll lock the PC, I'll take a look and say, oh, should I grab my water bottle or not? And then I'll sort of gently stroll out maybe. Ooh, LEDs. 4 colors of LEDs. You loved fire drills at school. We didn't really do a fire drill when I was in school. We did a all-purpose, maybe there's a fire, maybe there's a bomb, maybe aliens invade, whatever. Once a year, maybe. Probably even less frequently. Which just sort of all the classes suddenly just walk out in lines and go stand on the rugby field at the furthest point away from the school, and then just go back in again. Which is fine, but man, the fire drills at work was just so annoying to me over here. It's always when you're busy with something that's really important and time is of the essence, then the building people go, okay, it's fire drill time. Let's all go, at least that's also not that often, but let's all walk down the road and go stand over there. And then you can't then even just go and get something to eat because no, we're busy with a fire drill, everybody has to be here. Such a waste of time. That was my least favorite one. Let me just do this. of the part we practice carrying an injured person. At least we don't have to do any of that shit. But for us, for the work ones, was also a bit of a disaster because we work very flexi time and people come in any time between 8 and like 11. And then they do the fire drill at like 10. And it's like, is this everyone? No fucking clue. Okay. Has anybody seen this person today? No, don't think so. Okay. Okay. Greens. I understand why the UK, especially London, is so fire obsessed, right? Having half the city burned down at some point or another tends to make people a bit more worrisome about things like that, but I have never lived in a flat over here where they weren't way too aggressive with smoke detectors in the fucking kitchen. I've lived in 2 places where the smoke alarm was right above the stove. Like just right a little bit closer than the stove extractor thing. So if you make anything that makes any sort of, right, if you want to fry sausages and you want to have a little color on them, you can't do that without the smoke alarm going off. It's just such a fucking hassle. And I lived with these guys where one of them thought the way you make the alarm stop is by going to the circuit breaker and turning the flat's power off and on again. Which I don't know where he heard that. The fucking thing runs off batteries, but every single time when you're on the toilet and someone's cooking and it goes off, then he flicks the power on and off. And it's like, okay, now I'm sitting in the dark, now I'm sitting in the light, now I'm sitting in the dark, now I'm sitting in the light. It's like, dude, please, this does not do anything. It's like, no, it helps. While the other person has like a towel wafting the smoky air away. So annoying. Even my Turing language course, we had a fire drill. Yeah. I think the UK may be a little bit, in a lot of cases, a little bit too safety obsessed at the detriment of people's safety. Right, because if you have too many fire drills and smoke alarms and things, all you're doing is you're training people to not take them seriously. And if you have too many silly rules about things, then it makes people not appreciate the rules that much. But I don't know where the line is between, what should we have rules about and what shouldn't we? But I definitely don't think you should have a fucking smoke alarm in your kitchen. I feel you should have one that triggers off like mega heat. I think a smoke alarm should be able to go off easily from you're just cooking something. Right, if you're cooking something and it's not so burnt that you wouldn't eat it, then the smoke alarm shouldn't have gone off. I feel like living in that place made me stop cooking because I was just so frustrated. Even if you had something in the oven, you're just browning a little bit. As soon as you open the oven and all the steam comes out, smoke alarm goes off. Like, oh. At least where I live now, my smoke alarm is at the front door at least, so I can sort of ignore it. It's embarrassing at work when you have clients over and there's a surprise fire drill. It's like, oh man, this is so embarrassing. It's like, sorry guys, we have to stop talking about all these important things, and we know you don't have a lot of time in your day, but we have to go evacuate the building and go stand in the street over there for 30 minutes, and then we'll continue with our meeting. It's like, oh no, sorry, we can't go for lunch right now, we have to stand in the road. 2 sizes of batteries, okay. Only alarm I ever go off was with liquid nitrogen. Ooh. Liquid nitrogen just looks so scary to me, but then I see people just sort of play with it and it's apparently not that bad, but still. I've probably seen too many movies where someone basically just freezes and then their hand falls off. I tend to watch a lot of silly chemistry videos on YouTube as well. I feel like YouTube definitely opened up the income methods for mad scientists these days, right? Back in the day, you had to go do something illegal with your mad science. Now you can just make a YouTube channel. And as long as you don't blow up anything too badly, people are chill with it. These conveyor belt levels are a little bit long. I think it's because I try to lock in and do all of it, and I think, okay, phew, I've probably made good progress, and I look over and I'm not even halfway. Okay, but now I am halfway. Not so bad, you're required to wear protective gloves and face shield. Imagine you get some liquid nitrogen in your face. I can't click. I'm guessing just getting a little bit on you is not that bad. Unless it like splashes in your eye, probably. But I've never played with liquid nitrogen. It's not something I've ever had the pleasure of being exposed to. You spell it, you don't worry about it, and you can touch something that was pulled out immediately after it was pulled out. Interesting. Is that why I think you're not supposed to wear gloves when you work with it? Because it's better if it spills on your hand than if it sort of saturates the glove or something. Am I wrong? Did I mishear that? I feel like I saw some YouTube scientist do a demo. Ivory is the only part that would immediately suffer, and the shield also kind of deflects the fumes away. I feel like a lot of chemistry thing is mostly about the fumes. Sorry, I got distracted. Employee has more than earned his praise, since his impressive tirelessness inspires all other employees. The finance department is inclined to grant a promotion in addition to the generous 1% salary increase. Wow. Additional cost incurred will of course be deducted from his salary. Okay. Am I paying for my own salary increase? Okay, I'm gonna take another quick break. I'll be back. Okay. Phew. Where were we? I think we're almost done. Welcome to the finance department. Are we finally going to sort money, or are we going to sort paper clips first? You've made it and worked your way almost to the top. Only a few have ever seen this floor. To get even higher, you have to earn the trust of our one only executive. One and only? A lot of money will be counted here and everyone seems to enjoy it. So from now on, you'll have a lot of competition. Less about speed and more about precision. Never miscount, not a cent shall be missing. Task will include sorting out false money in the Night Matters department, as well as discarding old dirty coins. Because only the most shiny ones should adorn our safes. I feel like this is not a good business decision. I feel like if you really want to keep the coins, you should just keep all the coins. Sort 5 types of coins and dispose dirty ones. Just wash the fucking coins. Are these dirty ones? Okay. They should let me keep the dirty ones. Oh man, I like coins. At some point I was trying to buy like some fake gaming money for board games and things, and then at some point I realized like the stuff I'm looking for, the fake money costs more than the real money. I could literally just play with a pile of real cents and things up to a certain point, right? But a fake coin with 50 on it versus a real 50p coin, the real one's often cheaper. Same with like poker chips. Like just getting a whole bunch of old coins is often cheaper than buying actual poker chips. I mean, poker chips do feel nice and feel good. But still, it feels weird. It feels weird buying fake money for more than the real money. I'm guessing this company is just going to be some big fraud place, because if this is how they treat their money, then there's no way it's actually going okay. I wanted to see if I could like bounce it. It bounces once and then it slides. Ugh, why do I have a cough? I actually have a lot of coins that I should at some point go trade in. Turn it into usable money. I don't even know when last I used cash. I have some cash like in my wallet from a few years ago, but it doesn't expire. It's been replaced with new money, so it's technically not valid money anymore. I have to go to the actual bank to go trade it in. Which feels like a lot of hassle. Yay, we did it. Ooh, paper money. Sort 5 types of bowls. Sort all items according to type, size, and color. Oh. Oh, is it full? This is not the most efficient way of packing money. I feel like maybe use an envelope if you're only putting like 10 bowls in or something. I should have made a pile. What was I packing? I think I was technically 10s earlier, but it doesn't really matter, right? Oh, not doing a very good job. Is that all of them? Ten, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh shit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You ever seen a stack of money with a little seal in real life? No, but I have held some massive stacks of money. Like, probably not that massive, but like working at like school book sale things and whatever. Counting all the money in the end and holding, at that point, more money than I've ever seen in my entire life in my hands. That was pretty cool. But I've never had like stacks of brand new money. €10 coins on top of each other. Oh, €10 coins, not €10 coins. I was like, since when was there a €10 coin? What the hell? It's like, no, €10 coins. Oh man, I miss the old pound coins. They were so good. When I got here, they felt like pirate money. I don't know. Right, the new ones just look like this, right? With they're thinner, they've got the security thing where it's the 2 different metals, blah, blah, blah. But the old ones, right, they were these chunky, thick coins. Old. This is new. I see them from the side. But yeah, the new ones suck. The old ones had aura. The new ones just look like a coin, where the old one looked like an old ancient coin. They were so good. So sad. But I understand why they need more secure money, right? Because people keep on forging it. But still, I hope I still have a couple. Might have used most of them at some point. But yeah, they were so good. They felt so good in your hand. Just chunky coin. But like all things, they got taken away from me every time I like something. I'm counting coins and balls haven't gone to your head. Don't get any silly ideas about pocketing anything. Everything is double and triple checked. Something missing won't help your future career. Stay strong and just enjoy the view. It's not far to the top now, and you might even be allowed to shake our one and only executive's hand soon. What are the odds the executive is a person? Is this going to be another animal? Is this another game where the main thing is going to be an animal? And if it is an animal, what kind of animal would it be? A cat? So many different foreign discontinued coins and balls at home, but not a single Slovak one. I have some euros and things. I have, obviously, pounds and stuff. I have some American balls. I have some South African balls, but I think that's about it. I know maybe I have something from a different country as well, but I can't remember. Probably not. I was thinking where I was on holiday and what did I do with leftover money, but I probably gave it to whoever that was. 5 types of balls and dispose of the counterfeits. Oh, we have a counterfeit checker. Real balls show security markings. Okay. Is there no... Do I just stack them? And counterfeiting $1 notes would be... crazy. Oh, fake. There's a 1. There's a 1. 5. 5. Whoa. Oh, man. I feel like I've worked hard. Hope this game has a satisfying end. Yeah, I always like having a little bit of cash left over and then keeping some of it, but I think if you're sort of on holiday with other people and they're still there, then it's like, oh, okay, fine, you can get my leftover money. Or you can buy it from me or whatever, then you don't have to go to get more. What have I been stacking? 5s. $10. 10. 10. Am I going to be stacking gold bars by the end? They should have made like this level, but everything's fake. Except like one, you think, oh shit, am I screwing up over here? I have been wanting to get loads of notes from various countries and then look at all of them under a microscope or something. Look at all the security things. I feel like that could be interesting. But I don't have enough from various countries, and buying money online just feels expensive. And I buy some stuff online to look at all the security features, and the ones I get have no security features because they're all fake. Oh, man. Why does their money say the state of Sorting Inc? Sorting money, well-deserved salary. I feel like working for a company that has their own money is probably not good. As if one day we're not going to be paid in like Amazon bucks. If you work at one of the thousands of Amazon companies. And you can only spend Amazon bucks at an Amazon store to pay for your rent of your Amazon flat. Zah! You know, just go to the bank to get it exchanged, yeah, but that's a lot of effort. And a lot of money. What I would like is buy old money. Right, non-valid money for cheap, but I'm guessing you're not allowed to do. Are you allowed? You're probably not allowed to go sell old notes into different countries and things, or I don't actually know what the laws are around selling and giving away like physical money. I mean, it's not like you're not allowed to carry money out and not allowed to give it to people. Like if you make a business from it. But where would you even get old money from? You would have had to get it at a point where it was new money. And if it's so old you can't just go turn it in at the bank for new money, then how old is it? I need this take a break message to go away. It's annoying. Oh, man. Is this what the inside of one of those coin machines look like? It's just some dude sitting there, grabbing the money off a conveyor belt. Oh. Accidentally let go. Oh, we're halfway. Oh, that was just an honest mistake. There was no accidental letting go there. That was me directly throwing it into the wrong thing. I am enjoying throwing it and not putting it carefully away. Just chucking it in directions, pretty cool. It's one of those cases where just a little bit of physics in a game improved it a lot. Because if you couldn't throw these things, right, if you had to pick it up and put it down, I think it would remove a lot of the fun. Bit of an extra challenge for yourself to sort of throw it in the correct direction. Yay! Complete the coin conveyor level without missing more than 10 coins. Okay. Big money counting thing. Sort stacks of 5 different types of bulls. Sort all stacks correctly and stack all items as high as possible. I don't like these ones where they're already sort of stacked, right? Fine, let's do 5 over here, 10 over here, 10, 5, 100, 10, 100, 50. Should I make these separate stacks? I think that's where I screwed up earlier in the game, right? I didn't. I tried to stack them all on top of each other, and then some of them wasn't a full stack. I just got an achievement for playing for 3 hours, so I'm guessing if you're a speedrunner, you'd be pissed off that you can't get the achievement easily. All pounds have the same reverse. I mean, they shouldn't. Right, money should have a heads and a tails. Oh, man. I didn't think this was going to take me more than 3 hours. I thought this was like a quick 2-hour game. Okay, they all have the same back. Oh, that's what you mean. Does the backside look the same? No. They change them a lot, right, for special occasions. Right, like, where's a good example? Oh no, is it the front that changes? Actually, I'm not sure which side changes now. But yeah, there's a lot of differences. But that's the front. I don't know anymore. I haven't handled physical money in so long. And I think both sides look different. The main question is, have they moved over to using the king's face? Which I don't even know. I don't know if I've used any cash since the changeover. I was gonna say, I could definitely see myself collecting coins, but I could see myself collecting anything. I think I just really like the idea of collecting something. But I think coins are particularly cool, because there's such a variety, right? Just like how with Pokemon you can have two different Pikachus, right? With coins you can have two different pounds. I could just count them, but I decided I'm going to just plop them down on each other and see if it doesn't connect well, then I'm sure that it's... Oh, shit. It should not be in the stack. Yeah. I have about 10 of 100 years of Austria coin because of the winter market. I guess they got a roll of just those to give out as change for banknotes. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah. The employees' money counting was truly impeccable and their performance outstanding. Nobody did it with such enthusiasm. Inspected the coins that thoroughly, plunged that deep into the smell of bulls, left everything that magnificently stacked in such a perfect condition. Someone loves money that much, they undoubtedly belong in our establishment and have earned their promotion to the executive floor. Finally, what are we sorting now? People? Welcome to the top of glory, the dream of every employee in the company. These are the proud yet humble halls of our achievements where our holiness gives us his our holiness. Unfortunately, we must inform you that he is gone. His holiness is taking a short 4-week break on his island in the South Pacific. Which island? Fear not, he left you a small assignment to do his paperwork. Furthermore, he is convinced that your skills can lead to even higher revenue contracts. He's already dreaming about his next already planned business-related trip. He'll certainly bring you a postcard as a thank you for your efforts. Sort 4 types of letters. Okay. To fold or unfold a letter, click on it with the right mouse button. And the containers, yeah. Is there gonna be 4? One, 2, 3, 4. Can we overlap them a little bit? Oh, do I unfold them? I don't fold them again. Okay, no, we keep them unfold. Okay, that's a bit easier than I thought. No. Bam, 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 like that. Okay. Oh, never mind. I already forgot what the top left one was. Oh, it's that. Oh, it's about the paper scrap. So a lot of letters about all the various things we sought. Huh? Oh, it's full. Oh, one if people in service and cashiers can take €2 coins from the register if they swap them. Oh, I feel like I've read some stuff of coin collectors who like work in places, and then are they allowed to swap things out for, you know, the valuable change? But I can't remember what the... I'm guessing if there's a rule you have to ask permission, right? Because you are taking something more valuable and replacing it with something less. Unless it's a perk of the job and your boss doesn't care. Because if you know you need this specific coin, then it's not a valuable coin, right? It's just the one you need for your collection. Right, is it a crime to swap out a €2 coin for a €2 coin? Or two €2 coins? And who does the money belong to? Are you allowed to... You're probably not allowed to swap things out for equivalent value in a shop. Like none of the other things, right? So the money? Who knows? This old little cashier flexer Pope Benedict Vatican coin at me once, so maybe yes. So does the Vatican have their own money? I mean, they've got so much money that it would make sense for them to just sort of print their own currency just to be chill and cool. Stamps. I wanted to collect stamps when I was little. Even bought like a few packs of stamps, which is a weird thing to then do, right? Buy these stamp packs aimed at stamp collectors in the shop. I feel like that's not quite the same as tracking down used stamps and bit of a different vibe. Oh, I'm actually hungry now. I feel like these days I don't get like hungry anymore. I mean, after a while I sort of do, but it first just starts with me getting mega dizzy and like, oh shit, I should eat. And then I get hungry. It's weird that I'm suddenly so hungry. Maybe I didn't eat enough for lunch. I had my new favorite high protein, high fiber pitas with the chicken in it. If there was any gambling in the world about which products are probably gonna disappear soon, it'll be those pitas because I really love them. They are wonderful. They are, for some unexplained reason a food item I can eat with zero risk of feeling sick afterwards. And I don't get it. I don't understand why. Right, usually when I eat something, it's like a 50-50. If it's something like KFC, then it's like a 70% chance I'm going to feel sick, but that's like normal. But, like, it doesn't matter. Like, is it the high fiber food? Is the low fiber food? Do I take a fiber supplement before? Do I take it after? There's no real, like, rules that I've managed to figure out, but for some reason, those high fiber, high protein pitas, 100% success rate so far. And there's nothing unique in it that I haven't at other times eaten and felt sick afterwards. So I'm very, very curious why. But okay, the point of this is they're my new favorites, so they're probably going to get discontinued soon. I forgot you have the stamps thing. I think we had a conversation ages ago about some stamps you got and you got scammed or something. Was that not stamps? I don't remember. I would also very much like to just go lie on my bed in front of my fan, as far away from my desk as possible, because I am boiling. Man, I'm so looking forward to the winter. I wouldn't mind it starting to rain a little bit again because, yeah, mega drought. Which is very disappointing starting the year with this is the most rain and the most rainy days the UK has ever had. And then a couple months later, oh, it's a drought. Like, ah, shit. Well, shit. Yay. Oh, that's a Pokemon card. Oh. Galaxy earbuds pissed me off. I had to call customer support and I'm getting them and they're surprising. Work very well for being fairly old. Oh, just buying secondhand earbuds, I still can't. That's too much for me. Like, do you soak them in like 97% alcohol or something beforehand, or do you just hope for the best? The person didn't have some weird ear disease. Oh, you drenched them in 99% isopropyl alcohol. Okay, yeah. Which hopefully didn't eat the plastic away. Because, man, I've seen some people's earbuds and I can't imagine how they get them that dirty. Except they had the right instinct choosing you. You really have a knack for documents. Our profits have skyrocketed just like the heart rate of our delighted executive. He now wants you to handle the even more delicate contracts so that we might pile up even more cash. Be smart, be cunning, and exploit every loophole you can find. This is the way to get a mansion and a nice car. You will make it certainly at some point. Man, there's so many nice things in life that I wish that I had. But I've never been I wish I had a nice car. I feel like even if I had shitloads of money, right? More money than I know what to do with, I think I would still just buy a normal car. I don't think I would buy a fancy, nice car that draws attention. Ooh, unless it's like a really cute old classic car. But yeah, I wouldn't buy like a sports car. I wouldn't buy a Lambo or a fancy Ferrari or a Bentley or something. buy like a Ford Focus or whatever people buy these days. I am so out of the loop with cars. There's never been a point in my life, I think, I've known less about cars than I do currently, because I haven't driven in years. I don't really drive around with people. I don't sit around looking at cars. I think I would still not buy any car at all. Yeah, but if you're somewhere where you need a car. I feel like if I had like a big house with like a garage I can park it in, and I have so much money it doesn't make a difference, then I think I'd buy a car just to have it in case. You know, for those times where you want to go to the airport or whatever, you don't want to deal with a taxi. But I feel like if I had more money than I know what to do with, I probably would not take the 5 o'clock in the morning flight. And then have to get there before the trains start running. Stamp and sort 4 types of letters. Okie dokie. To use the stamp on a letter, first unfold it, then hold and or place the stamp on the letter and click with the right mouse button. Should I stamp it? Should I stamp it next to it? Or should I do each one? Are we stamping every letter? Ooh, nice. Oops. Damn. It's going so well and then I fucked it up. Don't think you would buy a big house either. I would buy a big house as one of the things that... I mean, there's big and there's big. Right, I want to have a big house, but I don't want to have a mansion. Where do we draw the line? Oh, but houses are so small in the UK, I feel like if you have a big house, it's probably almost like a mansion. Stop telling me to take a break. It's very annoying. I see stuff like that, right? And I'm supposed to think, oh, thanks game, yeah, I should take a break. But instead, my thought is, who the fuck do you think you are to tell me I need to take a break? I know when I want to take a break. If I want to take a break, I would take a break. I am so very negative grumpy towards anything telling me to do something that I feel like, why are you telling me to do this? Probably childhood trauma. What was that other sound? Did I fail one? Satisfied with your 3x4 room? 3x4 is pretty big. For just a room, but at some point it's nice to have more rooms. Right, if I had my dream house, right, I would like to have 2 bathrooms at least. Right, one with a very nice shower, other one with like a tub. And then bedroom. Maybe like a spare bedroom if someone comes and visits. Nice big living room. Nice big room for my office. Of course, a kitchen. Whether the kitchen's attached to the living room or not, I don't really care too much about that. The ideal is probably having like a living room kitchen. You know, like, oh no, not like that. You know, next to each other like this. And then have something that can open over here and you can turn it into one room. But then if we go to lottery winner money, then I would like to have a theater room. And I would like to have a gym. And I would like to have like a tool crafty kind of room. The kind of room where you put your 3D printers and your spray area and stuff like that. But then you're into mansion money. Then you're not big house anymore. Then it's mansion, right? But I'm always confused when I see these houses and I'm like, oh, this is a 5-bedroom, 6-bathroom house. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you eating that you have to prepare for every single person in your house to be pooping at the same time? What are we doing here? Or is that just a mega party house? Big room for the chicken fight club with the scoreboard. And room for many bathtubs or Christmas carps. Oh yeah. Maybe just have like an actual pond for the carp. Where the carp and its family can live all year long. I saw a Twitter post or a Reddit post or something the other day once again about the carp and people being so surprised that they visited family and they had a carp in a bathtub. That one said no. What did I do wrong? I wasn't paying attention. Are there letters that I'm stamping that shouldn't be stamped? Did I stamp them badly? Or did I knock a letter into it? I don't know, I feel like I did something. There was definitely a sound and there was definitely a red cross at the bottom. Really small with nothing inside but a sign, nothing interesting here. Maybe one single chair. Just facing the wall. A camping chair. Or a very uncomfortable wooden chair. One of those two. I think I should do a stream where we go look at peak mansion houses and see if we can find one. It's good for, you know, when we win that Powerball. Why did that? Right, I dropped that one over here. It went in. Did I do the wrong one if I do this? No, it doesn't go in. So what happened over here? I dropped the correct one in here and then this had a cross. And it made the "you did something bad" sound. Again, what was wrong with that? See that? Okay, this is wrong. But why did it do it again? What did I do wrong? Is there something I was supposed to be checking that I'm not checking? Did I not stamp it well enough? Maybe I'm supposed to be stamping it in like a corner or something. Or maybe the item's just so big I let go a little bit early and it hits that and then it goes into that one. Really big empty room with a single toilet bowl in the middle. Yeah. Oh, that would feel weird. Imagine sitting on a toilet in the bathroom, but your back's not against the wall. That would be uncomfortable. And the whole room's just mirrors and cameras, but fake cameras, but you wouldn't know. Doing stamps again. Fresh grass on the floor in a real bus stop. But are we now in a house? Are we now Charlie and the Chocolate Factory place? It's getting pretty wild. But yeah, I don't think my mansion requirements are too ridiculous. Sort 4 types of stamps. Okay. Oh, conveyor belt. Okay. I feel like this company, with how much it wastes in packaging, I could probably save some money. I feel like putting 10 loose stamps in a box feels very inefficient and wasteful. Like the olden days of Amazon packaging. I feel like I haven't received an Amazon package in a very long time that was packaged just ridiculously stupidly. I feel like there was a point where you never used to get those tiny envelope ones. They always used the box. And then you order something silly like a pen. And it arrives in this box that can fit 500 pens in their own packaging. I feel like they stopped doing that, which is a good thing. Oh man, definitely talk too much now after a whole week of not talking. I can feel it in my voice. Oh, we dropped a few frames again, but not too much. Man. Mega sleepy certainly as well. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost done. I'm glad that we managed to finish this in one stream. I would have felt a little bit dumb if I couldn't. Like the newer packaging because it fits in my mailbox. Yes! It's so dumb having to actually go grab something that they could have just posted through your mailbox, but for some reason they didn't. Or they couldn't because they put it in a mega huge box. Now close to done, are we? Is this one of those that's going to stop before we're done again? I hope not. Those were my least favorite 2 levels because it felt so unsatisfying. Ferris wheel. I was going to say, who's Ferris and why is there a wheel named after him? But he's probably the guy who designed the wheel in the first place. Just for my cabinet and the wall to serve as a trash lid. Interesting. And the worst Amazon packaging for me was still, I used to get stuff delivered close to work. There was one of those Amazon lockers. Oh, that one didn't go in. And one of the packaging, one of the boxes was the exact dimensions of the inside of the locker. If you push really hard. So guy would open up the locker, push the box in, close the door, and then when I get there, open the door, and it's like, how in the fuck do I get this box out? And that always involves making a hole in the box so you can stick your fingers in there to grab it out. Just so silly. That's a plane. Okay, almost done. Almost done. Whew. Yay! Final one. What is the final level? I don't see a animal, so maybe I was wrong. Check, stamp and sort containers filled with 4 types of letters. Is this open up everything, sort it, put it back in? I wonder if these are the ones I stamped. These are probably not the ones I stamped earlier, right? No, I don't think I ever stamped them that close to. Close to the top. Can I stamp some of them like a bunch of times? What happens? Oh, I can't. Man, I'm so lazy. Maybe I should have played something with some action. Maybe it's a good thing that I played the game with the least amount of action. Should I... I wonder if that's full now. It looked full. Right, if I try and put this one in there as well. Oh, it's not full. That's full, I'm guessing. Yeah. I mean, I can probably... Let's do this. Okay, I can probably stack them over there. Screw. Screw. Lighty bulb. Man, the admin in this place. Horrendous. Could really do with some better administration. But I do feel like I'm currently taking responsibility for all the illegal shit this company's probably doing. I mean, I'm not signing it, but maybe they can prove that I stamp it. And that means... I don't know what that means. If you're one of those notary people and you've got your fancy little stamp. Finished cooking? Oh, random veggies in random sauce. Nice. That feels like a complete set. Oh, it's not. Shit. I thought when the paper stops stacking nicely, it's a full set. Right? Apparently not. Oh, now I'm really... wasting my... Okay. Screw. And this can be one of those. Nice. Nice. I feel like you should probably not stamp something that you haven't read yourself. Just in case. Maybe we have... This game reminds you to take a break like every 30 fucking minutes. It's very annoying. Why? Does it not want you to play the game? Is it trying to keep you from finishing it so quickly that you can grab a refund? Can you finish it in that amount of time? There was all drama around that a while ago, wasn't there? I do think it's scummy if you buy a short game and you finished it and you enjoyed it and you're like, this was a cool game, and then you go, I finished it in under 2 hours, refund. That's a bit sucky. I mean, if they sold it to you as this is a 5-hour game, like a 5-hour long story, and then you finished it, it's like, okay, it was okay, but it was only 2 hours. I can sort of get that, but just getting a refund because you feel like it's a loophole. You had your money's worth, but haha. That feels a bit shitty. Look how quick I am. Huzzah! 96 items. Yay! Took all our documents and got dealt with them. Unfortunately, you now know all our most secret, hidden, covered up involvements and disguises, all our profits, contractual frauds, deceits, and tax evasions. What will you do now? Unexpectedly, our executive had to cancel his travels and also lost his cell phone, so we can't be reached anymore. Management is hoping for your understanding and empathy. They're wondering what you're gonna do now. File charges on us? We hope not. Bribe us? Much better. Why would I bribe them? Why would I bribe them? I feel like this company doesn't understand how money works. Just think about the poor employees taking the executive position. It's your choice. The sports car in front of the company could be yours. You now reached the highest position in the company and mastered all the sorting tasks of sorting ink. Now that you have the highest authority, you can do what you want. Repeat your favorite tasks to improve your skills. Or at least take a look at every sort of table. Enjoy the view from the window at the wonderful sports car, imagining a glorious ride in it. Bit of an anticlimax at the end. We didn't even have a dodgy animal? What? I didn't unlock... I didn't unlock the items? I need to sort another 600 items for that? That's okay. We're not gonna do that. I'm curious, achievement-wise. 13 out of 18. Sold 100 items wrong. I don't like failure achievements. I sort of like achievements that you could just get during the game if you play well. Or play for a long time, or whatever. Once you have to do something shitty different to get it, I don't like. So those 2 and then 3 hidden ones. Ooh, what could they be? I don't really care. But I'm curious a little bit. That sound constantly makes me think something in the game went wrong. Or something in real life went wrong. Like my window doesn't even open towards a road and I think, what the hell did this car just do? Oh, that was fun, sort of. I enjoyed it. Don't know how much I paid for that game, but it was chill. I mean, what did I really expect? I don't know what I expected. But it was fine. The game's called Sorting Ink, and we did sort things. My least favorite ones were definitely the ones where there was still some stuff on the table left when you were done. Unsatisfying. But I don't know what my favorite one was. The stamp was pretty cool the first time. But I don't know. They're all sort of the same, right? I think I really enjoyed the throwing the coins across the table into the correct slots. That was pretty fun. Oh, man. How long did that take me? 3 hours, 30 minutes. Whoops. I really thought it was a 2-hour game. Maybe it is. Maybe just my slow skills. Let me get the 3-hour achievement. I'm gonna eat some noodles now. It's gonna be good. And let's see, maybe I can watch something. But mostly I just want to cool off. Maybe I should go take a shower, then go lie in front of the fan. That could be fun. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention something earlier. I think I'm gonna rebrand. I think I want to change my name. I've been thinking a while ago, we talked about how I think the Sag name is a bit dumb. I feel like it could have been funny if I was this cheerful ray of sunshine. But if you click on a stream called Uncle Sag, and as you click, the dude just complains about the weather and how hot it is for like 30 minutes, and then complains about not being able to buy the noodles he wants, and then complains about something else, I feel like nah, then it's not funny anymore. Then it's too saddy. Uncle Giddy, no thank you. Uncle Grumps could have actually been okay. But I feel like that's still sort of the same thing. But I think I want to go for something. I'm going to keep the uncle thing. I think I'm going to go for something that's sort of like a name-ish. Like Unky could be good, but it's definitely not available. Let's see. I don't think there's any four-letter words probably available. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be available anywhere. But yeah, and I've got a few ideas. I'm probably going to change it. I don't know what effect that's going to have on like notifications for my stream or anything. I think everything just moves over to the new name. I think so. Because I've watched people that changed their name and I'm not aware of massive issues, except maybe like their notifications and stuff all broke, but I sort of want to redo all of that anyway. The only problem is like all the uncle names, they're all taken. There's so many uncles. It's definitely one of those. I remember struggling when I had to pick a name. It's one of those ones where you think you're very unique, and then you type in the name, and then the name and 3, 4, 5 other of its spelling iterations are all already taken. Maybe I should have skipped from uncle all the way to grandpa. But I feel like I'm not actually old enough. I am old enough to be a grandpa if I started young. But I feel like you can't really name your account grandpa if you're in your 40s. I feel you have to at least be in your 50s. I can upgrade. If it's still around in a bunch of years. At least I'm still a bunch of years away. But yeah, so I'll probably, I don't know when I'm going to do it, but soon. So if something goes wrong and can't find my channel, that's why. Could ride the wave of uncle love from that upcoming uncle anime? Upcoming uncle anime? Is there an upcoming uncle anime? The uncle loves cute things. Oh, is that an anime? I haven't seen that. I like cute things. Oh, but I'm a little bit worried if it's an anime. Maybe I should not associate myself. Depends what cute things he likes. Yeah, sounds dodgy? Yeah. You gotta watch out. You gotta be careful. Gotta watch all 12 episodes of a season before you say out loud whether you like it or not. There's a trailer. Can't trust that trailer. Right, you think it's normal show for normal people. And then 2 episodes in, bam. It's like, oh no. Oh no. Well, yeah, I'm probably changing something that has like a name. Sort of. And people can call me uncle or they can call me the name. Because some people don't want to call me uncle, and I don't want to be called Sag. That's stupid. Let me Google uncle's obsession with cute things. There's the manga called Pops Loves Kawaii Stuff. They rename it. Older men like cute things. It just depends how they translated it. When I still wanted to go like, oh, VTuber, maybe it should be a little bit anime-ish, then I was gonna go Uncle Oji-san, so it's technically Uncle, but I decided, nah, don't want to do that. But then I checked and somebody already chose that, so that's not very unique. Well, we'll see. I'm just tired of the current one. It's not like it's a big hassle to change it. It's just changing it everywhere, right? Thinking you came up with a good name, and then there's like 4 places you have to change it, and you change it from 3 of them, and you get to the 4th one, it's like, oh shit, name's not available. Because I don't even know if there's an official place to check. I'm definitely not going Sahur. I've never actually seen that. Right? I know it's some brain rotty meme thing, but I have no idea. I have no idea what that's about. I've never seen that. So what are you going to say? I don't know. I yawned and my brain shut down. But yeah, we're definitely sticking with Uncle. Uncle is still the main part of the name. Oh, I'm just picking something else. But okay. Just wanted to make everybody aware. In case you type in my channel and it says my channel doesn't exist, right? I didn't ban everybody, I changed my name. Homunculus. That's actually incredibly clever. That's incredibly clever, except people are going to read that and call me a homo or something. If they go for the hom. Yeah, that's very clever. Damn. I'm surprised sometimes by the clever things you say. Because you also say the most unclever things in my chat. So it all probably balances out. But no, that's very clever. Hang on, if I search for that, does something actually come up? No, I don't want to search for homunculus, actually. Something about drum and bass. Is it an album? Twisted Individuals, Homunculus. Harks back to the original jump-up drum and bass sound, tracing right back to the dark mid-90s jungle, but with the latest sounds and production. Okay. It just shows you see something that you think that's definitely unique where nobody's ever written that word before. Here's someone literally saying homunculus uncle and then saying homunculus. There's just There's just no more unique thoughts in the world. Very sad. But it was still very clever, Shrek. I was very impressed. Two people can have the same very creative thought. Just because somebody else thought about it doesn't mean your thought wasn't very unique and clever. Right? People can individually arrive at the same clever ideas. I was going to name like two mathematicians now, but I forgot their names. Apparently I'm not one of the cleverest. But okay. I'm gonna go now. Oh, maybe make it a combination name from everybody famous. Then I guess I was so inspired. Or maybe not. The moment, right? The moment I change my name to be like someone else's name and say, this person inspired me so much, right? That day, that person's going to be outed for something horrendously vile. And I'm going to sit there and go, shit. Fuck. Gotta go back to my old name. But okay. Thank you so much for hanging out. This was fun. More fun than I've had the last week combined. Even though it probably wasn't the most fun game ever, but I enjoyed it. If all goes well... sorry for a hiccup. If all goes well, the plan is to be back tomorrow and play... What's the game's name? Fields of Mystria. Depending on what time it comes out, right? You never know. Just because they say 5th of August. 5th of August, and then what time zone? Let's go look. Someone's saying, should I buy the game now or wait? The game comes out tomorrow. Does it really matter? Why are the release times so ridiculous? Oh no. Well, this person's very angry at the selfish, cruel Yanks for picking a time in their morning to release. How selfish. I feel like if I was a developer, I would pick a time in my time zone as well. That's in the morning. So I have time to fix things. You don't want the game to release 3 o'clock in your morning time. The person say, if a British person released it, they would have released it in like normal hours. And the guy now, British devs would have released it at midnight because we're not selfish narcissists like you. Okay, but if it's morning US time, that probably means it's perfect for me stream time. But I still don't know what time. Where do I see the time? I need to know. I need to know exactly what time they want to release it. It's in the FAQ. I don't see it. How does that person know enough to complain? Fine, I'll figure it out. But that's the goal. The perfect plan goal for tomorrow is playing that. I actually wanted to start playing Palworld, but this release I've sort of forgot. You need to release something right now, so bye. I don't know if that's a poop joke or if it's an actual work joke, but have a good night. I'm going to go now as well. Cheerio. Have a good night.